Good morning, all my friends, and good morning to all my new friends. Thanks for joining us. This is Lazy Retired Granny. Today's date is Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. And the time is 6 o'clock a.m. here in Salem, Oregon. I am continuing to work on the Diamond Art Club Wolf Dreamcatcher, and here's the thumbnail. It's by Savina Meister. The size is 16.5 inches by 23.6 inches or 42 by 60 centimeters. There's 32 colors. And there's one special shape drill and two AB diamonds, which stands for Aurora Borealis, which is a type of diamond with a unique rainbow-like effect. They reflect light in a way that creates an iridescent, multicolor sparkle on the canvas. And I am being joined on a friends getting together and doing the same diamond painting, and that is with Crafty Chef Diamond, DP Crazy Lady, and Becky Sloan. Now, I did hear rumblings that Crafting with V will be also starting hers. And I didn't look. I was going to look and see if she had shown anything. I don't see anything yet on her page. So, anything else I need to say about this? I did watch the update from, because we're all showing our progress on YouTube, and I did watch Crafty Chef Diamond this morning, and wowzers, she's really going to town on hers. I am impressed. I don't know how she does it all with everything she's got going on and working and all that. I really feel lazy. But this is just a no contest, no prizes, just friends getting together and working on the same project. And I will say that I watched other people who do YouTube videos, and they've talked about, some of them only work canvases where they're licensed, and so they have permission and I think give a commission to the artist. And I actually had never thought about that before. And I was on Amazon yesterday and found this diamond painting on Amazon. It was smaller. I think it was a 30 by 40. And I think the price was like $5. Now, it didn't have a good description, so I don't know if it had the special drills and the ABs with it. I would say probably not, but it might have a couple special shaped drills. But yeah, that was actually the first that I really come across that I, because I don't do these expensive canvases, but that was the first that I've really noticed, you know. But it did look the same. So, yeah. So I guess they can do a copy. It's just not, you know, you don't get all the bells and whistles with it. So I don't know. I don't know what all of that really means. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. So I do have a busy morning today. Ellie and I are off this morning to do my banking, go to the store, be at Hobby Lobby at 9 o'clock, see what they've got. And so I'm not going to get a lot of diamond painting done this morning. You're going to hear what Ellie's whip and tail because she's right beside me. This is such an easy canvas. I mean, it's huge, but it's really easy to work. I'm just... When you have a canvas that's so clear to read, and, you know, I don't have to get out my dollar store readers. And strain my eyes. It goes pretty fast. I can work on it a little bit longer. Although I've been busy, so I haven't been sitting down and diamond painting for long periods of time. Sitting here drinking my morning coffee with vanilla, French vanilla creamer. So yeah, we're gonna leave probably about 7:30, and hopefully I can get over the bridge without any problems because I've got to go into town. So we've got the Willamette River that separates Salem from West Salem. So I have to go over the bridge, over the river, and then where I need to go is in Northeast Salem. That's where Hobby Lobby's at. So yeah, it takes me about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. If traffic's really bad, it takes longer. Hopefully no accidents. When there's an accident on the bridge, you don't go anywhere. But I don't complain too much, because when I was commuting to work, because I worked in Portland, and on a good day, it took me 45 minutes to get to work. But coming home was another story, because I went to work really early, so I missed a lot of the heavy traffic. But at night, that could be a nightmare. I remember one time there was an accident, and it was a fatality, so those of course take longer to investigate and whatnot. And the accident happened, if I remember right, because it's been so long ago, about noon. And I got off work at 4, and so I was, looking for updates and whatnot. And they said the freeway would be open by 4 o'clock, no problems. So I jumped on the freeway when I got off work at 4. And it was not open. And so, yeah, I didn't get home that night until 11 o'clock. And I couldn't get off the freeway. I was stuck. If I would have known that the reports were false, then I would have taken a different route home. And then there was another time where we had a really bad storm come in. High winds and rain and you name it. It was happening. And there was all kinds of alerts going up. And so I was a little bit concerned, with my drive home. And I remember this one gal says, "Oh, stop being a baby. It's going to be fine. You don't have any problems." And just really irritating me. But anyway, it got super bad. And so they said, okay, we're going to send everybody home. And this was at noon. And to get home safe. And that gal that had been harassing me about, I was worried about the drive home. And because we have a lot of trees here. And if those trees, they can fall on your car. And then the wind being, so strong that it can make cars or semis jackknife or whatever. And so Anyway, she was the first one out the door. I'm out of here. I'm going home. I don't want to be out in this. It's like, are you kidding me? So, yeah, they let us go home. I don't know, it was 11 o'clock or noon. And, yeah, that night I didn't get home until 10 o'clock. The freeway was stopped. It was flooded. It was windy. Everything imaginable. Yeah. So I don't miss those days. I do not miss commuting to work. And it's funny, when I worked in town, and sometimes people would come down from our Portland office and check up on us, I guess. And I thought, oh, you commute. That sounds so exciting. Until you have to do it. And it's not so fun. Plus the expense of all that gas every day. Yeah, so I have driven in ice, in snow, wind, floods. Actually drove in a whiteout. That was scary. Yeah, they decided back, oh my gosh, when was that? 92, 91? Excuse me. Throat's going dry. Coffee. They decided they were going to close the Salem office and do everything from Portland. So it was kind of good for me. I mean, not the commute, but I got promoted and I went up to Portland. And then my company right after that was bought out from another company. And then that company started having some issues. And they were laying people off, and I really don't know all that situation, but I went to work for another company. And then I was there, I don't know, 11 years, 12 years, when they decided to shut down, I don't know, 24 of their offices throughout the United States and just have 4 offices, because you really didn't need all these offices open because we were paperless. Everything was by the computer. And so you can work anywhere. And so, yeah, our office was one that was shutting down. And then, so I think we had over 100 employees that we could either transfer to one of the other offices or be laid off. And, or, you know, not laid off, but your job's no longer. And a few people transferred. That was not something I wanted to do. And they gave plenty of notice. Like, this is going to be happening. They let, you know, 10 months from now, this is, you know, we're going to have this done. Well, a lot of people found other jobs, and so they left. And they did do an incentive for you to stay to the end. And if you stayed till when the office closed, then you'd get this bonus. Well, people, you know, you can't blame them, especially younger ones. You know, if a job comes open, they're going to take it. So, yeah, people were leaving left and right. And I made a different decision to retire. I was 60, and so I just decided, you know what? I am old, and I'm just not going to find a job that pays me what I make now. And I really don't want to go to another, I don't want to learn any new tricks. So, I just decided, you know, hey, I'm just going to work to the end. Well, then they decided that they were going to keep the office open, not open, but they wanted a presence still there while they were doing all this transition and whatnot. And so I was asked to stay. So I actually, after the office closed, I continued working for another year. And just, we were kind of the cleanup crew, feet on the ground for the area. So I think there was 8 of us that stayed. And so they also asked if the office would be officially no longer, but they also gave us the opportunity that if we wanted to continue working, we could work from home, doing some special cases and whatnot. Well, I was done. No, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I was burning out. So laws were changing, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. And I was a claims adjuster. So, you know, you're dealing with all kinds of stuff. And not only if you're doing a car accident, then you're dealing with lawsuits and things were changing. Medical was changing. And you had to be so careful and follow all these new rules that were being, you have 10 days to do this and 30 days to do this, and if you don't, you're going to be fined. And it wasn't like the old days. You had a shorter amount of time to get things done, and so anyway, that was a boring story, wasn't it? Ooh, the sun's starting to come out. I'm going to have sun in the eyes before too long. Still not supposed to be warm. The sun's out, but it'll only be out for a little bit, and then it'll get hidden by the clouds. Yeah, everyone that's working on this is doing just so well. Wow, they're being speedy on it. Not me. They always say I'm a speedy diamond painter, but I'm not. I'll probably be the last to finish. And that's okay, because it's not a contest. Crafty Chef Diamond is going to be away for a while because she has the celebration of life for her mother-in-law who passed away. So she's going to be gone for a few days. She's also doing a run on Thursday. That woman, I tell you, I don't know how she does it all. I love her stories. I love watching her podcast because she always, she puts me to shame. And I say that in a funny way. I can remember those days. You get a lot done when you have a busy life. I think that's why I want to be lazy now. My busy day is mowing the yard and going into town once or twice a month. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, it's going on, what time is it? Oh, it's only 6:30. Oh wow, I've still got time to do some more diamond painting. But my 30 minutes is just about up. So I will probably check back in with you after my trip to Hobby Lobby with the 40% off sale. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they have the 3. Yes, the 3 that I want. But they probably don't. So, but it'll be fun to go in and look and see what they got. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.